Welcome to Mind Elevate. Our channel has one core mission, and that is to help you rise to your higher self. We help you elevate your life with our daily dose of mind-uplifting content and empowering resources. This is part 2 of the untold mystery behind your spoken words. At this level, we have now arrived at a deeper depth, beyond merely the speaking truth but as well embodying it. The sixth law you must understand is the law of embodied tone. Words alone are not enough. Sentences carry more than meaning, they carry vibration, and the tone you speak with determines their power. A phrase spoken without conviction is stripped of its authority. If you affirm abundance with a voice laced in doubt, you are not planting seed, you are planting confusion. If your declarations are tired or uncertain, their frequency is weakened at the root. But when your words are spoken from embodiment, everything changes. When your tone reflects ownership, law responds immediately. This is why some people affirm wealth daily and yet experience no shift. Their mouths are speaking, but their tone is betraying them. They are reciting, not commanding. They are saying the words, but their energy says otherwise. You must rise above that. You must speak as one already supplied. Speak as if wealth is your native language, as if it surrounds you like oxygen. Declare from the voice of one who already knows the answer has arrived. Say aloud, "My tone carries the wealth I command. I speak as one who already has. I do not ask, I declare." Once your tone begins to match the truth you speak, your entire energetic field becomes magnetic. You attract without strain. You draw opportunities without chasing. You no longer speak from hustle, you speak from alignment. With the first 5 laws now forming your spiritual foundation, and the 6th law fine-tuning your tone, you're now ready to move into the final dimension, the laws of manifestation and multiplication. These next 3 principles are not passive. They are not affirmations for self-soothing or gentle motivation. They are spiritual weapons. They are designed to move money, open gates, dissolve barriers, and shift the atmosphere with bold obedience. When used with intention, they do not wait for permission, they call things forth. Law 7. The Law of Prophetic Speech. You are not on this earth to report what is. You are here to declare what must be. Prophetic speech is not about guessing the future or forecasting outcomes. It is about commanding the unseen into form. You do not speak based on how you feel in the moment, you speak based on what divine law has already guaranteed. When a bill comes in, you don't react in fear. You say, "This is already paid by invisible substance, now made visible." When a client cancels or a contract falls through, you say, "Something better is already being arranged by divine intelligence." You are not echoing circumstance. You are releasing truth. Prophetic speech bends time. It collapses delays, shortens waiting, and declares the outcome as if it were already walking through your front door. Say it now, "I speak the future. I command it. I call forth what belongs to me now. My word is prophetic. It does not return void." You don't need to wait for the world to align. You speak it into alignment. Law 8. The Law of Sealed Giving. Giving is spiritual. But giving without a word is incomplete. It is like planting a seed but failing to water it. When you give, whether it's a tithe, an offering, or a gift, seal it with a declaration. Speak over your seed. Activate the law. Don't drop your money in silence. Don't send funds without frequency. Say over every act of generosity, "This seed is blessed. It returns multiplied. It opens divine doors no man can shut." This is not superstition. It is spiritual math. Every seed, when combined with declaration, becomes a divine transaction. Heaven takes note. Law records the frequency and releases the return. Even if you give a small amount, speak over it boldly. Say, "Even my smallest seed carries infinite power because I speak over it." When you learn to seal every offering with vibration, you initiate multiplication by law. Law 9. The Law of Return. Every word you speak is a boomerang. It does not disappear into the void. It leaves your lips and begins forming substance. Then it returns. You speak peace and it returns as clarity. You speak wealth and it returns as open doors. You speak multiplication and law rushes to respond. This law is absolute. It does not play favorites. It does not hesitate. It does not measure intention. It measures vibration. If you speak with fear, it returns delay. If you speak with certainty, it returns acceleration. Declare this now: what I speak returns to me multiplied, pressed down, and overflowing. My words are the seeds of my wealth. The return is guaranteed because the law is sealed. Becoming the vessel of wealth. Once you begin living by these final 3 laws, prophetic speech, sealed giving, and the law of return, you step into the role of a spiritual architect. You build wealth not through labor alone, but through the blueprint of your voice. You assign your words a mission. You declare the end from the beginning. And spiritual law, faithful and unchanging, responds to your command, not because of emotion but because you've activated covenant. But know this: knowledge without embodiment is delay. Knowing the laws is not the same as becoming the vessel that carries them. The only thing that has ever truly blocked your supply is not people, not economy, not chance. It is the unrenewed mind. The silent programming beneath your affirmations. The inner beliefs whispering contradiction while your lips try to declare truth. But your subconscious mind is not your enemy. It is your amplifier. It simply records and repeats what it hears with rhythm and emotion. It cannot distinguish between imagined truth and physical reality. It obeys consistency. It installs what is repeated. So now it is time to reprogram your field. Don't speak these laws once. Speak them rhythmically. Speak them morning, noon, and night. Speak them when you're inspired and when you're tired. Speak them until your old identity cracks under the rhythm of your new truth. You don't need to feel it for it to work. You need to repeat it until the feeling catches up to the frequency. Your daily rhythm of wealth. This is your practice. It is your new spiritual routine. Morning. Rise and speak the first 3 laws aloud: creative declaration, repetition, and substitution. Don't wait for the world to greet you. You set the tone before the world sets its demands. Say, I speak wealth and wealth obeys. My tongue creates divine conditions. Midday, align yourself again. Clean up contradictions. If you caught yourself gossiping about lack or reacting in fear, pause. Substitute truth. Say, I name only what I desire. My tone carries my wealth. Evening, seal the day. Reaffirm the final 3 laws: sealed giving, prophetic speech, and return. Speak over your giving. Declare over your future. Let your subconscious drift into sleep under the sound of your own prophetic authority. Say, this seed is blessed and multiplied. Every word I speak returns to me fulfilled. Spiritual law doesn't require loudness. It requires belief. And belief is not a feeling, it is a frequency. It is a rhythm repeated until the old programming yields. The old patterns will resist. Doubt will knock. But when that happens, you do not fold. You speak again. You do not plead. You repeat again. You do not explain. You command again, until your subconscious aligns and your frequency becomes undeniable. The 7-day challenge. Here is your challenge, not as a burden but as initiation. If you are ready to walk as the commander of wealth, you must speak as one, live as one, move as one. Wealth is not waiting on your worthiness, it's waiting on your consistency. Choose any 3 of the 9 laws. Select the ones that pierced your spirit, that convicted your tongue, that whispered, this is what you've been missing. Then, for the next 7 days, speak those 3 laws 7 times a day. Not to impress the heavens. Not to manipulate money. But to build vibrational momentum so specific, so magnetic, that reality must rearrange itself in your favor. Create a decree. Write it out by hand. Post it where you can't avoid it. Declare it at sunrise. Speak it in the chaos of your day. Proclaim it over your bank account, your phone, your schedule. Let your voice baptize your entire life in truth. When resistance shows up, and it will, do not ask for signs. Do not inspect the harvest before the root has formed. Just speak again. Because rhythm is the secret. Rhythm is the law. Rhythm is the portal through which matter takes shape. Seal the covenant with speech. Say this with me now. I do not describe my life, I declare it. I do not wait for wealth, I call it forth. I am not hoping for breakthrough, I am commanding substance. Stop trying to feel ready. Be rhythmic. Stop waiting to feel powerful. Be obedient. The vibration doesn't need your emotions, it needs your mouth. This is not a theory. This is not motivation wrapped in scripture. This is spiritual law, and it is waiting to be obeyed. You've asked, when will it come? The answer is simple: when you speak and do not stop speaking. When you repeat and do not retreat. When you plant the same command over and over, until harvest becomes inevitable. The angels are listening. The spiritual field is open. The substance is moving. But it's not your effort that activates it, it's your voice. Final decree: you are the voice of wealth. Rise now. Choose your laws. Seal your giving. Subtract your contradictions. Embody your tone. Return to your rhythm, again and again, until your spoken word becomes your spoken wealth. Say it aloud with fire. My voice creates wealth. I do not wonder, I declare. Every word I speak is a seed of increase. I sow in rhythm. I reap in rhythm. There is no delay in law. I do not echo lack, I command supply. My tongue is no longer available for fear. It speaks only what aligns with truth. I tithe with word. I give with command. I receive with authority. Every seed is sealed in speech. Every return is guaranteed by law. My tone carries the frequency of wealth. I speak as one already supplied. I declare as one already filled. Because I obey the laws of spoken wealth, money cannot ignore me. Not sometimes. Not maybe. Never again. I speak and law responds. I declare, and doors open. Let that settle in your soul. Let it become your new rhythm. Speak it until it reprograms your blood, until your frequency becomes undeniable. This is not repetition for reassurance. This is repetition for creation. Because in spiritual law, rhythm is the final form of faith. Your wealth now lives in your voice. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are the voice. You are the rhythm. You are the gate. And because you obey spiritual law, money cannot ignore you. And so it is. Dizzy. Thanks for staying till the end of our video today. I believe this did bless you. Kindly like and subscribe. We're building a tribe of focused, fearless creators who are done waiting and ready to recreate their lives. And I am inviting you to be a part of this community. Here we help you redirect your energy for faster manifestation.